All right, and welcome on into the MS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. It definitely left us in a quite interesting location last week, and we will see what comes of that when we get back into that. But before we do, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule here within the tavern. We have, of course, our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventures on Mondays, which we will, in fact, be having this upcoming Monday. Granted, we know that it is the 4th of July, but we are going to, enough of our players are so willing that we're actually going to celebrate together and, avoid outside where it's loud. And we're going to end up going to Phandalin and see, to another place that's loud, actually, because they chose the Tower of Storms. Huh. Yeah, okay. Maybe they're just going to go to a different loud, apparently. Alright, anyways. Then on Friday, we have our Eberron Oracle of the Last War adventure. Sorry we did not have that yesterday, as I was not feeling well, but we will be back with that this upcoming Friday. And then, of course, our Saturday, StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. So, when we left off with the StrixSeven adventure, our adventuring party, the Haven's Heroes, had... Yes? What, buddy? Uh-huh. Yeah, that happened too. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you for... Thanks. Yes. They went to the area known as, what was it called, Dylan? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it was called. Thank you. He's very helpful today. Fury Gale, where they had been challenged by some of the other third-year students to a series of duels. They originally had been challenged to a scavenger hunt. Upon Eivor calling that as bullshit, said that they would do a duel instead, and so had gone to the to Prismari campus with the understanding that they would be having a duel. Yes, that's why you were talking to Uncle Ragnarok. I got it. Yes. All right. And so, with that, they arrived at the caves that was, Fury Gale, and, after the amazing Squaggles went around and touched all of the things, after finding that this area was extremely magical, and setting off 4 elementals, statues, 4 elemental knights that were apparently guarding this location. Haven's Heroes had to fight those elementals, and realized that they had arrived prior to the rest of the third-year students. After the other third-year students arrived, it was decided that there would be 4 duels, and that it would be, let's see here, it was Mina, Xanther, Quintilis, and Lorraine as the 4 that would be dueling, and Quintilis had definitely set their sights on Felfiz, as it seems that Quintilis was the odd man out from the choice of the groups of that had challenged you guys to this duel, as it was the Shadow Brigade, who had in fact challenged you. However, Quintilis is part of the Dragon Posse, but when the duel was, or when Quintilis stepped forward and challenged Felfiz, it was clear as to why he had taken part in this duel. After the first of the duels commenced, and it seemed that
I got my booty whooped.
Felfiz did in fact get their booty whooped, as you said. Yes, got your magical ass handed to you, as it were. The second duel commenced and also seemed to fall. So it seemed that Felfiz, Eivor, and Sora, all three fell to their competitors. Now, Squaggles being, well, Squaggles, no one really expected that Squaggles was going to do well at this, because we all know Squaggles doesn't like hurting other people. But it seemed that Squaggles took on a challenger with the intention, after giving a very lucrative speech to Mina about lucrative as in making a deal that if he won, she would become his rival on campus. It seemed that the duel commenced, and Squaggles actually came out in the lead and actually managed to take out Mina. Now, with all of that, and the fact that Haven's Heroes had actually been the loser of the overall duel, it was an interesting day, interesting outcome for Haven's Heroes. One that was quite different than they have had for any of their other adventures on campus. Now, as they after each of these rounds, the people in the duels were healed up to full health, magically, it seemed. And so it was quite weird that when Eivor was having a discussion with Mina prior or after the duel was commenced, it was weird that all of a sudden the people around that were spectators, the other third-year students, seemed to fall unconscious. First one, then another, until everyone that was watching was unconscious except for those of Haven's Heroes, Rosie, who was with them, and Mina. And it is right there that we pick this up with the unconscious third-year students, along with Rosie and Mina and the Haven's Heroes. So, Haven's Heroes. That all being said, Mina looks over at you and is very accusative and says, "What did you guys do? What did you do? This is not funny. You guys lost fair and square. Why are you doing this? Why? This is not okay."
Did you see us cast a spell?
No, but that
Then
doesn't
why
mean
are you-
anything.
How do we know you didn't do it, bitch?
Did you see me cast a spell?
Does not seem to stop you from accusing us.
Turnabout's fair play. Like, I do want to do that medicine check I was
Okay,
trying to do
that's right, you
last
were-
time. As soon as
yes.
my shit loads.
Okay. And she actually will go over in all of this, and she will go over to Lorraine. And you see Mina. She's like, this is not funny. This is not okay. You guys, just because you lost doesn't mean that you have to knock everybody else unconscious. That's not okay.
We didn't do this. Also, we wouldn't be here if you didn't get all ooh when you lose. So
Okay.
Not good.
Not great. So it's weird, Eivor. You don't see any wounds on the body of Chav, which is the one that you are currently doing the medicine check against. It's weird. Like, they're breathing. They're stable. Looks
They
like.
would like to check for arcane effects.
Okay. So how would just for reference, Felfiz had done a detect magic at the very beginning of all of this, and this whole environment is very magical. This specific area, it's a vast open area filled with discarded magical creations. Elemental forces infuse the structure's wall and numerous alcoves, the surfaces of which kind of slowly shift and glow with lights that shimmer, clash, consume another one, and then glow anew, just for reference. And for the purposes of this, the areas that are, you'll see the 4 that are kind of off in little alcoves. Those are the statues that have already been dealt with. Yes, it's exactly a rave cave. Exactly. And the spots that are right here are the dueling areas. And it is those, kind of represent like X's on the ground as a start here situation. And the fact that they are black between is the effects of magic that has been thrown. So just to kind of give everybody an idea as to, what is going on within this area. But how would you like to try to figure out stuff?
Is a sign on the body, markings, strain, residual magical energy in air.
Okay. So detect magic or arcana check?
Yeah, what spell could affect 11 people at once?
Spread out too.
Yeah. Can I help him?
You can do your own if you'd like.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a night of 11s, apparently.
Apparently. So as you're kind of looking around and trying to figure this out, it's weird. Like, Felfiz told you, this place is completely magical. And as you're trying to think, you don't see any magic specific things on the bodies. You don't see any signs of a spell hitting them or whatnot. But you do catch, and I will give you this, you do catch kind of a strange element you just can't quite place that seems to be surrounding them.
is it the Eldridge?
Do.
Yeah.
The Eldritch Goo Flu?
The Eldritch Goo Flu, yeah, that's what it's called. Similar, yes.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
can me and Kazoo do a possession check to just look around? Does it seem to
Sure.
be abnormal?
Sure.
Let me do some mine first. Like,
Oh, and just so you know, everyone, you notice that Kazoo looks a little bit different today. It seems that the magic in this place has bolstered Kazoo a little bit.
event for 13s, apparently.
Apparently. Bolstered all the way to 13 from the 11s that Avor's been going. Just for mechanical purposes, Kazoo is no longer a familiar. Kazoo is now a sidekick. So.
I have a very, very important question about that.
Uh-huh.
Does Kazoo still eat math?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's still Kazoo just with warrior levels. Let's
Yes.
put it that way.
Yeah, he's a little more pissed off about it now. He's had some bad math. So yeah. All right.
Nobody said I had to feed him the good homework.
That's the problem.
May follow the problem.
Uh-huh. So, Sora, you're looking around and yeah, you don't see anything that has you don't see any of that blue I almost said blue goo. Any of that black substance that you had seen before.
That is strange, so
I mean, in itself it is strange, yes, but
yeah.
yes, you don't see any weird creatures that are, giving off that black substance. Nothing like that.
Alright,
So
one more
what are
thing
you guys
before
gonna do?
we do anything. From Abel said they're still breathing, they're still alive.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how this be.
Telepathic speech? Okay. All
Your
right.
mine, others.
Uh-huh. So who are you choosing?
I mean, they gotta be still thinking, right?
Right.
And can I speak to them one of them in the mind, like the closest person to me?
Sure. Sure. Now, my question for you is, have you ever done this to someone who is sleeping before?
Sleeping?
Uh-huh.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
So, as you do this, what do you say to them?
Basically saying, what's the last thing you remember?
As you say this, you get a really strange response. You get a instead of hearing anything of them responding saying what they last heard, all you get is screams.
Ah! What the hell? Screams?
Very, very dreadful, nightmarish screams.
Are these people having a nightmare?
Maybe. Seems like it. Or at least that one is.
They are very much unconscious. It is possible to be having nightmare.
What could cause nightmares like that? This is obviously some kind of fucking magic. We just can't figure it out.
Can we do another Arcana test on anything we learn?
Now that we have the added context of nightmares.
Sure. Why not?
Have we heard of spell in class that could cause
Or a
nightmares?
monster that could do it.
Yeah, or a monster.
Can I? Okay.
That's more than 11.
Yeah, that's a 4 on the dice. No,
Uh-huh.
5 on the dice. My
Uh-huh.
bad.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not that.
It's not
We-
it's not a 1 on the dice, so that's yeah. So none of you have heard of a spell or magical thing that would do something like this. No.
As Rosie or Mina.
No.
Do we have a school nurse?
Where
You have
exactly are
clerics,
we?
yes.
How far away?
There is an infirmary, yes.
Well, is Zan's here with us, right?
They are.
Does he know anything?
He does not. And he's
Why does it
he
feel to me
seems-
like we're the only ones that didn't get targeted, man? This feels like a setup.
he seems as confused as anybody else.
Is this closed room in school?
We're in Prismari class.
Yeah,
Your
you're on
class.
Prismari campus. This is a section of Prismari campus where it is a storage facility where magical experiments are disposed of.
So this could be somebody's experiment gone wrong. They got dumped here.
Maybe.
Can I try and shake Rampart awake?
You can.
Rampart!
As you shake them awake, they come to consciousness.
Hey, what was that about?
I don't know. What happened? I just
I
had
don't know.
the most dreadful nightmare.
Well, I don't know, but help me wake everybody else up.
Yeah, we'll start shaking people awake.
Hey guys, wake them up, shake them.
Go shake
Yeah.
Greta.
As
What kind of nightmares are they having?
as
what are the-
you shake them awake, you see that one of them goes over and thinking that they're helping, cast Cure Wounds.
They're not hurt, they're enchanted somehow.
As that happens, and you guys have gotten like 4 or 5 of them awake at this point, when you see that at the entrance is now blocked.
Oh, what are you fuckers? Me and the goat are
Are
moving and
those
grooving.
the school
if we can.
nurses?
They are not the school nurses.
They're- What
Oh,
are
boy.
they?
It looked like construct.
They are not constructs.
Can we do
Can
is it
I?
laser or
You
Arcana?
can, as they start to move towards you, and you hear this, they just are,
Is it a
coming.
nature check or what?
I would say nature, please.
There we go.
Hey, look, numbers.
Higher numbers even.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one.
No, not that one.
Has it been an hour since all of this started?
Since all of what started?
Since walking in?
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Okay, because
Oh,
my brown knowledge is gone.
I want to, as I was walking, moving
Mhm.
over to block the way, use a action to get a spell slot back from my ring that I made myself.
Okay. And, Eivor, you recognize these creatures as Oni.
Oh, this is bad. And I will relay that information to everybody.
What is Oni?
It's like a cursed spirit of some kind, I think. Eivor knows what they are,
You do.
and I know they're bad news bears.
They are. Oni are the fearsome boogeymen that haunt nightmares of children and adults alike. They are, yeah, they're like magical ogres. And they seem not very happy. But
I cast Bane.
I see that. You cast Bane. Okay. So with that, please everybody roll initiative. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. Okay, so Bane is a charisma check. That's what I was. Alright. Okay. Oh, I meant to click on them. Alright, there we go. And let me get you those 2 charisma checks. 1. Alright. That's not good. That's not good at all, guys. Come on. Alright.
Did they all fail?
Great.
Yeah,
This wall.
they did fail. Those are walls, yes. Alright. Okay. So... Alright. So, Telvin, it seems that you, my friend, are up first.
Don't know how that happened, but okay.
Because you rolled a 20 and the rest of us did not do well.
Everything is coming up, Dilvin. And I will run forward to here in front of Rosie.
Okay.
But she is small, and I am big.
Oh, before you do anything, because I just realized I forgot a very important aspect of this specific room.
Oh,
Roll me a d10.
yeah, Bane is a level spell slot.
Everything that is level spells, there is a wild magic in this room.
If you roll a 1 on the d10, something happens.
Yep.
Good or bad? Mostly bad.
Wasn't there a cure wounds that
It
went
was.
off?
I'm doing it right now. Okay.
I'm weighing pros and cons. Con is something bad could happen, but also big Oni. Bigger than Dragonborn. So,
Yes.
I will. Let's see, am I close enough for this? Oh, even. How tall is this wall?
There. So the ceilings in here are 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Then instead of running in front of Rosie, because she's behind the wall, we'll instead move to that point. Yeah, so I can see. And then I will. I will fireball Oni.
Okay. Which one? Blue or green?
Is fireball, so both.
Okay.
But not to hit goat.
Okay.
Oh, and neighbor, but goat.
Hey. I mean, I appreciate it, but understandable. Continue.
Is mechanical goat. So yes, I'll cast 3rd level fireball, and
Okay. Alright, that is dexterity for them. So that's blue and green. And then, so green is definitely going to fail. And so is blue. Alright, they take the full points of damages there. Alright.
not underestimate the power of Dragonborn.
Right. Okay.
And then
Alright, Eivor, what do you got?
Me and my goat bud are moving in on first on blue. I mean, technically the goat goes after me, but
Right. But you're both moving. Got it.
Yeah, sure. Because we're both gonna wail on this guy, or try to anyway. This place is fucky with magic, so we're going. Where did my sword go? There we go. Two-handed strike with the long sword. Does 20?
Yeah, they both hit.
Excellent. The first one is a 13 slashing, and the second one is gonna load 8 slashing, and then the goat also get of course switch over to it, and it decides, oh wait, I know you loaded and you checked like 30 seconds ago, but now that you need to click it, it's not gonna load.
Right, of course. And that was on blue, yeah?
That's all gonna be on blue.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a d20 and see where we go from there. Oh god, it doesn't even have the it's still not loading.
It's okay, I got you.
Yeah.
About it very carefully.
It is clearly going to be a bunches of damage. Alright, so let's see here. That is going to be, it's a d8 plus 3.
So 2d8 plus 3.
Correct.
Got it. Where's the 8? There we go. 13
points of damage, okay.
Force damage, yeah. And the goat is magical, and so is the sword.
Yep.
And that, we're good.
Okay.
I think the goat only gets 1 attack.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, correct.
Here we are.
It only gets 1.
Yep.
Alright.
Only need one would be great.
Well, that's true. Sora, that brings us to you.
Realizing what Abor said, these things make nightmares.
They're big and mean, and I'm assuming, and we can see that they have glaives.
You do see that they have glaives.
So they have reach as well.
Potentially.
Yeah.
They have really big arms.
Big arm, yeah.
Okay.
And they're spirits, so they can float and / fly, right?
They can fly, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, Susan, do you want me to play for Chance?
Sure.
Yeah, do you want me to play for Rosie?
Sure.
Does Rosie
We woke.
I'm trying to get a few more of them up, yeah.
Yeah, we woke at least 5 of them up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's for Chance. Sorry.
That's okay. You're good.
Realizing this and seeing Abor is attacking, I'm gonna attack blue with some star bolts,
Okay.
aka Elsa's Blast, twice.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
You're hitting,
You
and
are.
that's what counts.
Yeah, that's what counts too.
And you're not, causing a wild magic surge to center a fireball on you.
It's true.
Okay. And bonus action, I just say, Kazoo, help them out. And
Okay.
Kazoo will fly up and attack blue too.
Okay.
Up here, that'll probably be a good spot. And Kazoo will attack.
Okay. You should see Rosie's character sheet in the Lorehold student store. The one that doesn't have her picture attached is the new one. Okay, so
Do they both hit?
The 18 and the 20 both hit, yes.
Nice. That's for the first one. And the second one.
Okay. So 12 points of damage from him. All right.
Nice, Kazoo.
Good job, Kazoo. All right.
And that'll be it. Asin, bonus Asin, and Kazoo will be right there.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to actually Rosie's turn.
Okay.
Yep, give me a second. There you go. You should be able to now.
I'm gonna go. There.
All right. So we are which one, Tor?
Let's just keep piling on blue.
That's very nice of you to pile on blue. Yeah.
Attack power.
Uh-huh. It's very, very nice of you guys to keep attacking the same guy. All right. So you, all right. Let's see here. So you cast Toll the Dead for Rosie here, which is a wisdom. It's not gonna matter. That's not gonna make it. All right. So, all right. That is 15 points of damage. Okay. All right. Anything else from Rosie?
Gonna back
Okay.
cover.
All right. So Squaggles, that brings us to you.
Moving there.
Uh-huh.
Has it been 10 minutes since I finished my duel? I'm asking for purposes of keeping starry form and lightning. Lightning.
I would say no.
Okay. Then,
Because this happened right after the duel was done.
wait, sorry, so no 10 minutes haven't passed, or 10 minutes
Correct.
have?
They have not. Because
Okay.
the fact that everybody went unconscious happened right after the duel ended.
Okay. Well, the lightning storm cloud only goes to about where Felfiz is, so I can't hit him with that. But, starry form, I'm just gonna hit blue.
Okay. That will definitely hit.
And then, I think that Sky's gonna be able to clean up pretty good here, so I'm just gonna firebolt that one as well with my action.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Holy crap. That blue guy he's looking really rough. Okay. All right. And, okay. He's looking really rough. And he is going to, let's see. He's going to take a swing at the goat, which is going to be a straight one.
The goat? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
You crit on me, he's going to crit on you back.
Okay. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on.
I can't get this fucking sheet. And now it won't even
Please,
pop
Susan.
up.
Yes.
Let's see. Let me read this right quick. Where's-
Oh.
And technically, Kazoo has his own reaction, separate
He
from mine.
does. He does. Oh, come
I-
on, Cooper.
I just remember that.
Come on, Cooper.
You can say no.
I could say no. I could, but
That misses.
It also got Bane, if that matters, so.
No, 10's not gonna hit.
Well, yeah, the natural 20 would have still hit, even with the,
Yeah, no, I get the nat
Yeah.
20, I get that.
Yeah. Okay. So, being really pissed off, it's going to be a disadvantage because of it not being the goat, but he's going to take a swing at Kazoo.
That's fair.
The goat also imposes disadvantage.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a disadvantage because of the goat.
None of us built tanks. We just have animals.
We just have-
Animals that
yeah.
impose disadvantage.
So Kazoo, his armor class is what now, Cooper?
No, same armor class. I
So the 14
Oh.
will hit?
still hit. Thanks.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it's still... Okay. So, what about a 12? Does a 12 hit?
That's his armor class.
Okay. If his
I
armor
set the
class was
damage.
above a 14, I wasn't going to worry about rolling the d4. That's why I asked. So, alright, so that is 11 points for that guy. Alright. And green, being that green is only in melee with Eivor, is going to swing at Eivor. Pretty sure that hits you.
What is it?
24.
Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
For how much?
Yeah,
18?
sorry. Wait a minute. D4. That's right. Thank you, Tor. Does a 20 hit you, Eivor?
Not if I shield.
Okay.
So I will roll the d10. Nope, we're
Okay.
good. And I had to refresh roll
You're
20.
good. You're good. Okay. So it will take another swing at you, and that's not going to hit. You guys are not doing well. Damn you, Cooper. All right.
I helped. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that Bane helped.
That Bane is very helpful.
All right, Sky, what do you got for me here? How are you
Oh,
going to
man.
kill my guys here?
Who knows
I'm like
what
Bria. How are you gonna kill my
stuff's gonna happen.
I know. How are you
Right,
going to kill my pretty boys?
Right? Well, first I'll yell at Mina, keep waking him up, man. Like, get him out of here.
This is the only door
Yeah,
out.
they are.
The only way out is through them.
Yep.
Oh,
This
well,
this is the door.
let's see if I can clear a path here.
Oh, good lord. What are you conjuring there, Sky?
I get 8 wild boars are gonna come
Okay.
to the rescue.
Which side of the Oni are your boars on?
They're coming at him from both sides.
Okay. Oh, lord. Because why not?
Well, it means the boars get opportunity attacks if they leave their range.
It does.
A little help here on this side. I don't want them getting through.
Okay.
That one more I got.
While he is doing that, I did not roll for Zan because Zan is going to proceed to, in the time of this fight, he is going to get everybody else awake and just pull them over here. Because it is clear, looking at you guys, that you got this. And if not, he
That's
will...
what I thought going into the duel. But
Yeah, but if not, they will come to your rescue, but as of like right now, he's pretty confident in you guys.
these are creatures, right? They're not constructs. They're
They
not
are
metal.
creatures. They are actually considered giants.
Oh, giants?
Uh-huh, they are giants.
Well, crap.
How tall are they? Are they like almost hitting the ceiling, or?
They are. They are large creatures. Yep. All right. So Sky, you've got your group of 8 friends there.
Yeah, and they're gonna start about 20 feet away, and all of them are gonna
Wait.
be charging in.
Of
one at a
course
time.
Guy,
Yes.
that's a level spell, right?
It is not.
Yeah.
Or it is actually summon creatures.
Yeah.
So
What
give
do I
me
need to
a
roll?
D10, please. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Damn it. Nope. We're looking for a 1.
I could try again. So they're all about 20 feet away and gonna make a charge on
Of course they are.
we'll start with this one and work my way down.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
hold it attack. Oh, that didn't work.
So go ahead and just roll their regular attack.
That's weird.
Takes it because it's an extra attack on their tusk attack. So
Yeah, it lost a bunch of errors. Let me roll it from.
yeah, it's just their tusk attack, and then they get an extra slashing damage. So
Yeah, the roll 20 sheet didn't work for some reason.
That's weird. Okay,
Errors.
hold on.
Work for you?
It worked for me. Yeah. Let's see. All right. But if you have it on D&D Beyond, you can roll out of D&D Beyond. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just roll it out of there.
Yep, that's fine. Not sure why my APIs are not working for today. I reset it. I don't know why.
Get through.
Alright, it's okay. It's all good. There you go. So, red definitely hits the guy.
A strength save to see if it knocks him in. DC 11. And
He
Bing
makes
wouldn't
it.
even help him on that. Yeah,
Nope.
Bing wouldn't even help.
Yeah, so he's up on that one.
And number 2 on blue here.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that does not hit. Okay. I need an extra D6, by the way, for that first attack, for the charge.
Gotcha.
Okay. He's looking really, really rough. He's barely standing. It's as if, like, blue and green, they're just not making the connection. He's he lifts a foot up and they kind of charge under. But yeah, he's looking really rough.
Let's see, this would be orange, I guess.
It'll be orange, yes. By the way, guys, I think that your table is thinking it's Friday with all the animals at this moment. It's trying to be Friday. All right, so 20 is definitely going to hit him, and he is out.
Okay. And purple on human.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead and off the board here. 16 is exactly what you need to hit him. So go ahead and give me an additional D6, please. Alright, so an additional 2 damage to him. Okay. And then you've got pink, yellow, and no color.
So there's pink.
Strength save.
Yes. Thank you. Strength save. Alright, so pink is going to hit, and I will give you another strength save on that one. That one is, you said an 11, so it's still going to be up with yellow. Is this one. That one he is not going to be up, I don't believe, but we'll see. Nope, he is knocked prone for no color, so go ahead and roll with advantage on that one. He's going to die right now because he's prone. Alright. So that is... Alright. So give me additional 3d6 for the 3 that hit right there. An additional 12 points of damage. Alright. Anything else you want to do there, Sky? Because I think you just did a whole lot of things, because you just killed my guy over there. He was so nice, too.
No, I'm going to hold the line here a little bit and let everybody else do their thing.
Alright. So, we have... Chance is up.
Well, great. My plan failed. Thanks,
Okay.
thanks, guy.
No problemo.
I mean, there's room. You can get there.
No, my plan was a circle for a safe distance. Now I have to go to melee.
Okay.
Not good.
I mean, if you want to cast a spell, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
But sneak attack is cool too.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm-
What are you gonna do, Chance?
Well, either go to melee or cast Total of the Dead.
Toll the Dead doesn't count as a leveled spell, so I don't like that one. Now I'm being picky on the spells. Alright.
I'll just do Total of the Dead. That'd be good. I got never fight. DC 13, Susan?
Uh-huh. I see you. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. So, just... Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do this. Alright.
I
He's-
don't have to roll.
Nope.
And bonus action, move to this wall and hide.
Okay. Alright. Felfis.
Okay, I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. That is a dexterity. Come on, buddy. You can do this. No! Come on! Alright.
Isn't he prone?
He is. So that is actually doesn't matter to you. Because that is a save, not a
No, yeah, but a dex save.
doesn't matter. He's rolling out of the way. Yeah.
No, he's not rolling out the way.
Apparently
Roll an
not.
8.
Like he would have. He wanted to. Alright, anything else you'd like to do there, Felfis?
I'm just gonna move so we're not all concentrating.
Okay. Telvin, that brings us to you.
Yeah, we'll just throw firebolt at him.
Okay. $13 will not hit.
And that is it.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us to Eivor. Eivor, I assume that you're gonna attack him and move your goat to attack him as well?
That it would be correct. Are you cool with me rolling real dice, or?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, it's resetting right now.
It's
Yeah,
prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah,
on
you
attack.
do.
I have advantage.
You have advantage because he is prone.
Okay, so first strike is it's a 19 to hit.
19 will definitely be hitting, so it's a d10 plus 3.
Yep.
I assume you're doing two-handed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always two-handed.
Okay.
That's an 8, so 10, and then the second strike is still at advantage, right?
Correct. Yep.
Or
Uh-oh.
yeah, that. Do you really need me to tell you what it is,
Nope.
Susan?
Nope. Nope. I should not let honor roll real dice. This is the lesson learned here. Don't let honor roll real dice. Because
Hey,
real dice are apparently like rolling 20s.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d10 plus 3. That is a
Uh-huh.
2. And that's 10, so that's 12, 15 on the second.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's still up.
So your goat is plus 7 to attack.
Still at advantage.
Still at advantage.
Double nat 1. Yep.
That's funny. That's funny. So I'm sorry there, Eivor, but I think your goat misses somehow. He has missed this giant creature on the ground.
It is what it is. Yeah, and we're just gonna plant ourselves in front of this thing.
Yep.
Like,
You
you're,
do.
you're not going anywhere, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Sora, that brings us to you. By the way, you guys kind of look back and you see that all of the other, people are conscious now.
Oh, so they can see us absolutely destroying these things
Uh-huh.
immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, almost, if it was a real fight, they'd be dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right.
So I'm gonna cause his brain to freeze a bit.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Like, hit one of these fuckers, I just make direct eye contact with Mina. I'm like, yeah.
Uh-huh. All right.
So con save for me, Susan, as I try to freeze his brain. Sit.
That is a natural 20.
That's nice.
It is. It's very nice. All right.
What?
Is Kazoo going to do anything?
Same thing, move and strike, I guess.
Okay.
And they get advantage.
They
'cause
do.
It's a melee attack.
Mm-hmm. 15 will not hit.
That's fine.
Okay. 12 won't hit either, unfortunately.
That's fine too. I'm
Alright.
at the end.
Alright, so that brings us to Rosie.
Finish him.
Okay. So...
Same roll as last time too.
Mm-hmm. Ow! His head hurts now. Okay. I assume Rosie's gonna move back around the corner.
She's gonna move across.
Okay.
That way, I don't want us bunched up. I know these guys are pretty handled.
Okay, so Squaggles, that brings us to you.
Well, since he's prone, all my attacks would be a disadvantage, so I'm just gonna go help Zan in my
Okay.
turn.
Alright. So, first things first, he is going to stand up. Alright. And he is going to look at all of these pigs that are around him. Okay.
I just got this. You can be a big pig too.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Actually, let's see here. He's going to.
You're talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah, he's considering his options here, and none of them look to be super great options. So he is going to use the one that best represents the fact that he is kind of ready to not be able to survive this. So he's going to take the one way out that he can, and that is to cast a spell. And
Anybody have counterspell?
anybody want to try to counterspell?
Rosie does.
Okay. Go ahead and throw that counterspell up for me then. Because that is going to be... I need a dice roll, please.
There's spell.
What is it, an intelligence check?
It is a... Yes, intelligence, because she is a wizard. Okay, unfortunately that counterspell does not work. And he is
I'll
going
have to roll for the wild magic.
Yep, go ahead and roll on your wild magic for me there for Rosie, please. And then roll me a... Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, roll me a D100 for Rosie, please.
Good job, Tori.
Alright. Let's see here.
Oh, not good.
Your family tree just
Takes a
Disappeared.
different variant. No. And
You can destroy the entire through line of the tavern.
the whole thing. All right, so 55. Well, I mean, so answer me this question, Tori. How vain is Felfiz? How vain is Felfiz? Is Felfiz a very vain person?
What's they mean?
Is it all about appearances or not?
Oh.
Good, because Rosie's hair just falls out. It'll regrow in 24 hours, but she is currently bald.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna roll, because it is a spell, I'm gonna roll. Nope, okay, we're good. I need everyone within the cone area to please roll me a con save.
The DC 0. We're good.
It is a DC 0, yes, that is exactly what it is. As a DC, we shall see if you feel comfortable with your roll.
And what, 2 of my boars, I guess?
Yes, 2 of the boars. Eivor, Felfiz, and Sora.
And the goat as
Does-
well.
No,
Does
the goat
not
is
like
not
it
in
coming
it.
from the sheep.
Alright, well, it's an 18 on the die. Plus
Uh-huh.
whatever, because,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Actually, Sky, you would be in it too.
I rolled
Yeah.
mine. I failed.
Okay. Alright, so, Eivor, you're good. You're gonna take half damage, so the total damage is 37. So, 15, 16, 18 damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Numbers are hard, guys. Numbers are hard.
And we got healed up from our duels,
You did,
right?
correct.
37, you said is max?
37 is max, yes.
The
Make a spell
17
slot though, right?
What was
made
that?
it, Susan?
You don't know what it is. If you feel comfortable with those rolls, then yeah. What was that, Tor?
We didn't get spell slots
You
back,
did not
though,
get
right?
spell slots back. You just
Okay.
got healed back up.
Making sure.
Jeez, I failed my con save also. And
Okay.
all the boars.
All the boars are gone.
Yeah.
All right. So the boars are gone. Tor, you're good with the 19, you feel? Okay. Go ahead and give me a con save for your concentration on Bane. 17 is enough, Sora, so you take half damage. Felfiz, you also take half damage. Okay, so 18 was the damage you took. So 9 would have been enough, so you would have just needed a 10, so you're good on Bane. Alright, so Sky takes the full damage of 37, the rest of you take half damage of 18. And you catch this guy, he just gives this laugh, he's like, huh, well, at least I took some of you. Sky, it is your turn.
Not cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to, how hurt is this guy looking?
He's
pretty
looking
strong.
rough. He's not looking as bad as Blue did there for, when your boar started, but he's looking rough.
If I can. See him with a shield touch.
Okay. 21 will definitely hit.
And, I'm going to bonus action call out. I'm going to call out unicorn spirit.
Okay. Know that you are aware that in this room it does heal you if you are not fighting within 1 minute. It heals you all the way back up to full. So
Okay.
if that, I'm just telling you this so that if it makes a difference in what spirit you call. So.
Yeah, I'm good with this one. Thank you,
Okay.
though. Probably pull it out right here.
Okay.
It's my bonus action, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Can you throw up what the unicorn spirit does for me, please? I don't remember.
Yeah.
All right, and so then it is Chance's turn.
Chance going to peek out, see what's going on so far. Seeing that Boo is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Green is still up. Right?
Yep.
How is Green looking by the box?
Rough. He's looking rough.
Yeah, they thought this would be a cakewalk, didn't they?
No, not necessarily. Gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. If you cast a spell using a spell slot, it restores hit points to any creature inside or outside of the aura. Okay.
I think Chance gonna do is going to take out an L and start shooting.
Okay.
And hopefully it hits.
Hopefully. No. Mm-mm.
No chance.
No
Come
chance, buddy. Alright, Felfiz. It's a little cold over there. What you doing?
How is he looking?
He's looking rough. To use a term coined by Choas, he's looking bloodied, but he's still standing.
And due to royalties, Susan, you now owe me a nickel.
You're welcome. I will pay you in hopefully not another cliffhanger today. How's that?
That seems like a fair trade.
Fair trade? Okay.
Minus a d4.
Yep. That will get it underneath your DC. So 12 points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Telvin.
If this will even work. Perfect. I will cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Okay.
Let's see. At not disadvantage. I
10
will.
does not hit.
I will try to shield it.
Okay. 13 does not hit either.
Then I will quicken spell Firebolt.
Okay.
Let's see here.
11 does not hit either.
And that's it.
Alright, Eivor.
What this guy have? A charm?
Alright.
What does he what have?
A charm to make him have not get hit no more?
Uh-huh. That's what it is, yeah.
It got up off the ground, so now we don't have advantage.
Well, to be fair, Telvin would have had disadvantage on those and he still didn't hit.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Swing number 1
Uh-huh.
is a 25 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And then the second one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got another.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So.
Doesn't she have advantage?
No.
Or no, he has disadvantage because of that.
But I rolled an 18 and then a natural 20.
Uh-huh.
Plus 7. So. The first one, it's 7 damage.
Okay.
Because it's plus 3.
Correct.
Alright, yeah. 4 plus 3 is 7. And the second one That's 10.
Okay.
And yeah, that's 9. So 22 points on the second one.
Uh-huh. Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I want. It's
Yay!
big, right?
He's
Like
yeah, he is a large creature.
All right. I want to take the sword, and with the first strike, I'm gonna jab it. I want to cut his hamstring him, so he
Okay.
drops me, and then when his big ugly mug gets a little closer to my face, I just want to two-handed cut straight up, send his head flying, and I really want Mina to get splattered with the blood a little bit. Just
She's
a little
all
bit.
the way across the room.
I want that head to
One
go.
hell of
But
a Hail
I
Mary
would say-
football throw.
Roll me just an athletics check. So you're looking at a let's see here, straight roll. Hold on.
Rosie's helping.
Hold on. Okay, so straight roll, Anna.
If you took a football and dipped it in the blood of this creature and threw it, you still might not hit me where you're at. But
Oh
yeah,
no.
this
Oh
is
no.
great.
It's gonna happen. I just want to see how much Eivor gets the start on it.
Oh my goodness.
So on the dice, it's a 7.
Okay. So as you hit this and it starts to roll, you kind of take the broadside of the blade and you batter up swing and you start its trajectory, and the rest of you watch as this head goes rolling, or goes flying through the air, and yet in the best way I can explain it would be, you know how when you have the balloons that you blow up and then you just proceed to keep it in the air? You see, with all of the people who have Mage Hand between Eivor and Mina, you see this head just magically keep staying in the air and bouncing in the air. As it seems every time it comes down, something is stopping it and pushing it back up in the air. Yet you guys don't actually see them because they're, you don't catch it as they're spectral hands, but you don't catch it because of the weird lighting in here. It's just strange. But yeah, you manage to have the head ends up just hitting the ground right at Mina's feet.
Thank you, Susan. And I just look at Mina. I just want to go. Well, actually, first I'm gonna do a quick scan. Are there any other Onis or anything in here?
There are not.
And then I just want to look at Mina and go, how'd we do?
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. I didn't do that.
No, yeah, they did it. Because they're Oni, that's what they do, is they put you to sleep and then they eat you. They prefer babies, but they'll take dipshit magic students too. We should probably, and I'm gonna go find a faculty member that we trust and report this.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Terrible room.
We're
And
not
somebody-
supposed to be in here, though.
And we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, but I wouldn't talk to one of the faculty if they find out that we were in here.
2 giant spirits tried to murder us in the school. They got in here somehow, and if we don't report this, there could be more, or something even worse will exploit whatever they did to get here, and they will kill you in your sleep, and that'll be it. 11 people went down before we knew they were even in here. This is fucking academics.
It should be worth noting too that there are 2 giant one headless body and 1 dead Oni in the room. He's going to find out something sooner or later. It's better to be forthcoming than to try and hide from it. His way of dragon forth.
hesitancy, seeing as you guys are already on the shit list, but we have some goodwill with the faculty members, and this is not just this
real-
wasn't.
And you could just say you were telling us about, you're showing us the room where we can dump our experiments in case shit goes wrong, because I hadn't actually been here before. Hey, this thing is really cool. We just want to take a quick look around. Oh shit, Oni. You know?
Susan, is there? So this is a like magic item disposal space, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there like some half digested magic item that Squaggles can see?
Oh yeah.
Like what? Squaggles is going to pick this item up
Okay.
and walk over to, was it the head of this creature? Like, don't worry, buddy. This cave will take care of it. And he's gonna smile and look at Mina as he stabs this thing in the face. It'll all be okay. And I'm hoping that like the cave will delete the magic item and the thing gets stabbed.
It
But
will.
also I get ghost goo on my face.
You do.
Like,
and they all step back from you.
it'll be fine.
Y'all should really stop underestimating squaggles. I will. Can we get out the front door now?
You can.
As soon as we get out the front door, I'm going to cast Sending to my boss at the library
Okay.
and tell them what happened.
Okay. Okay. As you do, you receive back a message that says, who was with you?
So my message would have been like, dipshit third years challenged us to a duel. In Fury Gale, 2 Oni showed up, disposed of them. You should really come check this out.
Okay. So you send this and you get back the message. Your best bet is to get out of there. Make sure everybody is out and safe. You really need to stay away from that place. You're not supposed to be in there. Something along the lines of, if you continue to be in places like that, it could result in disciplinary consequences from the other faculty.
Were we
Fair
in there
enough.
long enough to heal again? Or no?
You were in there long enough to heal again.
Cool.
So,
Say I would use my unicorn spirit if we want.
with that, you guys actually can make your way back to the Haven's Heroes dorm. Yeah?
It's fun. What are we doing next weekend?
We do everything.
Wait. When we leave, do we still want to talk to them?
I don't know, do you? Because if so, you could invite them back for a pool party that you didn't have.
I don't think I'm in mood for a pool party right now.
Okay,
I don't want Mina in my house.
fair.
I mean,
Well-
you can invite her. I will not participate in any conversation. I'm going to ignore that she exists.
His more pertinent question is how you get swept in duel.
What do you mean?
Wait, you were there?
I know, but I'm saying how.
Basically, strange
technically-
special abilities.
Yeah, technically, you lost because you didn't even stand on the platform, Telvin.
I was spectating.
We didn't get swept. Squaggles won his, but basically what happened is we couldn't use magical items. I couldn't use my weapon or my goat, and I still almost kicked what's her fuck's ass. Anyway, she got one lucky hit on me, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, right. I should probably also tell everybody that even though when I was going and helping them get up, they, you know that thing when we walk down the hallways, everybody's like, ooh, squaggles. Well, instead they were looking at me like, boo, squaggles. So I don't think they respect me the same way they used to.
Yeah, because you kicked me
Or
in the
any of
ass.
us. No, I mean, like, they were giving looks at like that at Zan and you guys too.
And what kind of, like, they think we're jackasses, or?
No. Nobody thinks I'm a jackass.
Uh,
But it was more like, back in the forest, you have, like, some animals that, like, there's a head honcho, so to speak. And, sometimes when, that creature bleeds in front of, the people that, you know, the other animals, the animals stop following him or stop respecting him. It was more like looks like that.
Right.
I
Okay.
think we bled in front of them too much, guys.
Oh, you mean while they sat there and were unconscious and we murderized two Oni?
Well, technically they were asleep for that part.
At least half of them were awake.
But I get the sense that it was therapeutic for some of them, which would be really great in some of my one-on-one sessions that I plan on having at some point.
If you wanted to eat any of them, feel free, Telvin.
I don't think they would taste good.
That's not the point.
Oh, can I request the meal that turns your tongue purple again, though? I really like that.
I'd rather not eat more of his food. First time was bad enough.
Okay.
Even if we lose competition, we still ahead of them in everything else.
And everything that actually matters, and not getting eaten by Oni because we suck at everything else. And shitty rigged duels.
I guess we can't lose star student points for something we're not allowed to talk to the teachers about. Huh, that's lucky for us.
This is true.
Yeah. No, there are a bunch of stupid jackasses, and this means nothing.
Ashley said language, Auntie Anna.
No, I do not like
Can't
me.
even hear you, but he wrote.
Yeah.
You were totally right, Eivor. It wasn't really gonna be a scavenger hunt.
No.
They were just gonna be mean to us.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you were right.
I didn't want to be right, but I knew I was gonna be, and
You were totally right.
I'm. It's not bad that you believe better of people. It's just I didn't want to be right, but I knew I was going to be because we've met these people before.
They are shitty people.
They're assholes who are taking their problems out on us, and they get lucky once, then immediately get dropped by creatures that we then immediately literally cut to pieces, blow up with magic, because that's the whole point of being a team, is we cover each other and we work together. One-on-one, yeah, you're not gonna win. But, like, teamwork on the Mage Tower field, we kicked all their butts.
We
Because
got all
that's
those
the whole-
elementals pretty nicely, too.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We're a team. Any one of us is not as good as all of us working together. Which is the point. So, it doesn't matter that they got lucky in these stupid fucking one-on-one bullshit duels where we can't even go all out with our, magic items and stuff that we've worked hard to earn and or make, and with strategies and people we work with all the time. So, fuck them. They don't respect us. They aren't worth it. Because they care more about their own egos than their own friends.
I really liked the way that Sora and Kazoo worked together. It felt like you guys were like really in sync, more so than normal. Kazoo looks very, very fractally.
Yeah, Kazoo who is dope as fuck, my guy.
Have you been working out, Kazoo?
What kind of math homework do you feel, Pepis?
Yeah, Felfiz, what kind of math homework have you been giving Kazoo? Because apparently it's done some changes.
He may have gotten a cantrip formula. That one he got away from me. I didn't know he was even in the room.
Holy
It
shit.
was just stuff I got the wrong answer to, and he didn't appreciate it. Basically said, wrong math tastes bad.
Well,
Is it bad
And,
if
like,
a fractal
stats,
eats a
like, I-
formula?
well, depends on the formula. It can do some changes in some ways. If we're lucky, Kazoo can shoot laser beams out of his eyes. Bad news, if done really badly, he could be a bomb.
Oh no!
So let's be careful what we feed him next time. Must I like the new changes? I don't want Kazoo to blow up every time I summon him again.
There.
I want to incite that bomb comment, but I don't
Okay,
feel like
totally.
Squaggles
I
would.
want you to incite that bomb comment.
No, Squaggles wouldn't, but me
I
as
know.
a person wants to.
I know. I really want you to as well.
No,
So,
I'm not gonna.
So, come on, Cause, just roll me a d20. Just a d20.
No.
Come on, come on.
A D20, just cause.
Just Cause, come on. Come on.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. That works. I like it. It's about exactly what you think it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All
Well.
right. So, anyways.
Squaggles will sleep soundly tonight.
Yes. You guys.
Where is Sora's room? Okay, not near. Yeah, good.
Yeah, no, you're across the dorm from Sora. You're good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just as a reminder, the changes for year 3, you do have the art room, you have the pool, you have a nacho fountain that is now on a cart that just gets wheeled around. That is magical enough that it just keeps making cheese and doesn't need to be plugged in for it to function. 'Cause magic. Yeah. So
Sure of endless nacho cheese.
it is a fountain of endless nacho cheese. Mm-hmm. And also in the cart is a like, you know how the at the Mexican restaurants they have the warming tray of chips to keep them warm? They have that too. So warming tray of regular chips or the nacho chips to go with the nacho cheese.
Squaggles, don't worry. If Kazoo goes bad, I'm right across the hallway, so.
But seriously, everybody, when you're walking around from your classes, use the buddy system, because I don't think that they are going to move out of our way anymore.
So I want to point out for you guys, you have yet to actually start classes for year 3. Classes start in the morning.
Because we keep getting distracted by things.
Well,
but they will
because
move
this all happened before the actual school year started.
Don't we have a ball thing that we also need?
You do have a
Figure
ball
something
thing
out?
that is happening.
And we had to work
We have
together.
a handout. Yeah, we have a
See?
handout for that. There's
You have a cordially invited. Mm-hmm.
and that's I don't know if that was last session when everybody was here or not.
So there is a masquerade that happens within this school year, and you are required to come in formal costumes with masks, and it is a very elaborate dress ball, and all third years are to work together to put it on. This is the part that's really fun and funny.
How long do we have to put this together?
This is at the end of the semester.
Okay.
And we have to cooperate.
The end of the year, sorry.
We have to cooperate with a bunch of people that we may have made very angry.
That decided we're
They were
our
angry
enemies.
before we
No,
did
they
shit.
decided we were the enemy, and fuck them.
I am not going to work with him.
There are people I am willing to work with, but none of the people in that room are worth talking to.
But
Does
just
the
as
faculty decide if the Shadow Brigade can participate in stuff
they
or
can.
no?
They can participate, but they will have a bunch of extra duties to do.
Cool.
But in the morning, your classes for your 3rd year begin. And all of you have, in fact, chosen your classes. So you will have your first class for the arcane history class.
It's all fun until the first homework assignment.
It is all fun until the first homework assignment. So I want you to all get some good night's sleep here for your characters, and we will actually go ahead and take our break right here because this is a great place to do so. And then when we come back, you will start your classes, as well as, actually, ironically, you're going to start your classes and take your first exam because it's all going to happen at the same time. And yeah, we will get to that, but we will be right back with that in just a few minutes. See you then.
Need to loan his toupee to Rosie.
Okay, we are back within the dorm of our Haven's Heroes for a study session with all of the nachos, of course. A study with nachos session. Alright, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say you probably are all going to study together and all of that fun stuff. But before we actually get into that, let's go ahead and go over the classes that you guys signed up for the semester, or for this quarter.
Can we take a long rest?
You do take a long rest, yes. So, of course, you guys all have the Advanced Arcane History class, which you will be having together within the dorms, within the biblioplex, much like you have before. This year, the Advanced Arcane History is being taught by a member of Lorehold, Dean Tullis, specifically. So she will be your teacher for that. All of you have that class together with all of the third years. Now, going forward from that, Felfiz, you have chosen 3 classes. Other than that, you have chosen the Horde of the Rings, Bigger on the Inside, and A Foot in the Door. Now, several of the Haven's Heroes have actually chosen the Foot in the Door class, and this is the beginning teleportation class, which does not surprise me that all of you, or a lot of you, have chosen this class. And so that would be Felfiz, Sora, Eivor, and Telvin. You all 4 have decided to take this class. Now, teleportation itself is, of course, a tricky area of study at the best of times, but teleporting a short distance is one of the best places to start. Now, this class is actually led by a Quandrix professor named Jazek, who is a unique expert in and has performed thousands upon thousands upon thousands of successful teleportation spells, and walks you through the list of guidelines on how to successfully teleport short distances. Most of the first half to 2/3 of this class is going to explore the theory of teleportation magic, while towards the end you will apply your studies and work on teleporting in an open courtyard. Now, the last exam that you will have for this class is attempting to teleport from the courtyard back into the classroom. So, to start off this class, I would like the 4 of you, your choices for this role are Arcana, History, or Perception. If all 4 of you, please give me one of those roles. Okay.
Do I get advantage if I already have 2 teleportation spells?
Nope, you do not.
I'll use my SC on that.
Okay. That is not better there, Sora. Sora,
No.
you are struggling with this class. It's weird because you would think that you would do well with this. And it seems that the dice gods are to be appeased at this situation, because clearly that was an awful Arcana rolls there.
Yep, very.
Uh-huh. Hi, would you like some treat time? Because your Uncle Ragnarok says you should have 2 treat times today, apparently.
It's not bribery.
It is totally bribery. Uh-huh. It is
I think
totally
Kazoo's been eating your homework, and that's why you're having problems.
Probably.
Well, that explains why you keep on teleporting and we.
Uh-huh. It's funny because you're right. Kazoo has been teleporting places. It's as if he's learning the Dimension Door spell, and you are not. Alright. So, with that, the other 3 of you feel fairly confident in the grasp of this class. The other one that several of you have taken, let's see here. Let's see. there's 2 of you have taken, I should say, is bigger on the inside. Now, this class takes place in the Artemidome, where you're able to wander its extra-dimensional space and sit on the floor and listen to lectures that are actually from Professor Bildra. And you actually write a paper on the known theories behind this location. It's weird because, like, you're aware of how, like, the Magnificent Mansion spell works because of your dorm room. This is very similar. However, you're learning about a much smaller scale extra-dimensional space. I would like Felfiz and Sora to please roll me either Arcana, Insight, or Perception again, please. Okay. Come on, Sora. Come on, Sora. You can do it.
I'll try Arcana again.
Okay.
Buddy,
your Arcana is not working out real well for you today.
Yeah, I accept it.
Okay. You're struggling. Your classes, you're struggling.
do you want to borrow my dice?
Right. Now.
And get them cursed? No, thank you.
Sky, you specifically have taken off the beaten path the homes and habits of rare creatures. You actually, let's see here. Then you've got your new best bud, the flower power of potion making. Or you just missed it, using clouds and fogs to pop up art installations. Now, knowing that your friends are very much into art installations and the like, you go to the You Just Missed It class, and mist, fog, and wind aren't what most people think of when they think of art installations, mostly due to the fleeting substance of such mediums, which is exactly why Professor Zeth uses these mediums in his ever-relaxed manner. He teaches you how to use the perfect control and execution to paint and sculpt it with the wind. In the classroom, you learn about control techniques, while in the lab portion, you typically accompany him and attempt to create artwork in the Opus Walk. Now, I would like for you to please roll me an Arcana check there, Sky.
An uncle that made some really cool smoke rings when he died.
It's true. Perfect.
I puppet?
You can. All right. You feel pretty confident in this. You've got a grasp of the concept, and you know that if you spend time within the fundamental room, you can get a hold of this well enough to aid Beacon in one of like their art installation stuff.
Yeah, we'll do some cool stuff.
You will. Now, the homes and habitats of rare creatures, on the other hand, is one of Professor Willow Dusk's classes, as she leads you to patrol through Sledgemore and the detention bog on the Witherbloom campus, with special attention during the treks and habitats to the tracks and habits of rarer, more difficult to find species. Professor Willow Dusk shows you how to use the minor traces of arcane essence found in their tracks, droppings, and other signs of passing to locate them. So, I need from you to please roll either animal handling, nature, or survival to see how well you do on the first exam to determine your ability for magical tracking.
I'll try survival.
Okay. You feel pretty confident in being able to locate these creatures, and you do quite well within this class. All right, so we move on to Squaggles. Now, Squaggles, you have 3 classes that you've been assigned to this time, and you have Bring the Heat, turning inner passions into outer flames. You have Conducting while conducting, channeling emotions into electrifying concerts.
I have lots of emotions.
You do. And Color Me Surprised, subverting expectations with chromatic magic.
I like to surprise people.
You do. Now, when you go into the Color Me Surprised class, this class name about subverting expectations kind of has a double meaning. The Prismari students here are used to learning about channeling elemental powers, but this class, taught by Professor Viren, teaches you to channel the power of your mind, which can be quite a change for some. By using the power, students can learn how to add an extra unexpected layer on their artwork or performances by adding just a pop of bright color. Getting just the right amount of color without blinding the audience is, of course, difficult to get just right. And many of the readings assigned for homework are assigned for specifically that purpose. So I need from you is Arcana or Performance, please, Squaggles.
Well, I'm always using my mind. I always think things through. 100% all the time.
100% of the time.
Is Mina in this class with me?
Is Mina in this class? Let's see here.
I should have done research. I
It's
didn't.
okay.
I will
You're good.
prepare for the second.
Mina is not in this class.
Oh, bummers. I wanted to have a rousing good time with them. Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, well, Mina's not here, so I have no reason to set it off. Alright, okay. So, let's see. Performance or
Yes.
Arcana?
Performance or Arcana?
As a Prismari student, also I'm all the other ones too, I'm going to perform my way through it with dance.
Okay. Performance it is, and you...
I dance the Macarena.
You totally dance the Macarena, and it is beautiful and awesome, and yeah, you do quite well in the Color Me Surprised class. Yeah, you are amazing at that. Now,
And to be clear, this is probably the class for people who can't add very well
I mean,
or
you're not wrong.
handle a lot of the scholastic schools. So
You're not wrong. So you do find out though that Mina is within your conducting while conducting class.
okay. At
now-
some point during the week, I want to woe her,
Okay.
but that could be a completely different thing.
So the
It's
calming
not
emotions
woo her,
into
it's woe.
calming emotions into electrifying concerts is an intermediate class intended primarily for musicians, especially those conducting smaller student orchestras and bands and whatnot. And you didn't know that Mina would be in here when you signed up for it. But you learn the theory of shaping wind and lightning to your will and have a chance to practice summoning such powers during the lab portion as you rotate conducting the other students and using emotions from the music to bring forth their storm magic. So, I need a Arcana or Performance check for this class too, keeping in mind that Mina is in this class with you.
Hey, Mina.
Yeah,
Hey, Mina Lee.
yeah,
Hey.
sup?
Oh, you gotta be more excited.
Why?
'Cause we're finally rivals.
Uh-huh.
You don't know how long I've wished for this day. It was
Whatever.
several days.
Just leave me alone. What do you want?
I can't leave you alone. You promised if I don't want to say it too loud, but beat you in a duel! that you would be my rival.
And I am.
Okay, but please be more enthusiastic about it. You're really draining my mojo.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, I have some advice. My friend Telvin always says he wants to.
Okay.
Okay, try to say something like that. Also, pretend
Okay.
you're a big, strong dragonborn.
I think you're going to totally blow this. Give me a wisdom save, please. As she tries to demotivate you. Okay. You.
Such a good job. Also, ow, my head. This is exactly what I wanted.
I love that you chose the person that has demotivate as their ability to be your rival.
For the record, I do want the relationship to, like, I don't want it to be like bullying. I want it to be like an intense amount of focus on this person.
Yep. No,
So
we're good.
So everybody keep me from going. If I bully, stop me.
Okay. So
Avor's not going to stop you.
At this point, you are slightly afraid of her.
That's just what I wanted. Oh, you're so terrible. Can I get the heebie-jeebies?
So I need a performance or arcana check, please.
Oh, right. I will. I gotta do a different dance. No, I'll do some arcana stuff.
Okay.
Did I already do my Wheel or Woe for today?
You did. It was a 3.
Oh, so I'm gonna mess Mina up with a 6 against her ability, -6 to whatever she's doing.
Okay.
For studying. But let me go ahead and do an Arcana check, which I'm not good at. Yep. I'm so terrified. You're such a good rival.
So you fail on that, but so does she because of your roll.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
We're bound by the red string of fate, Mina.
She actually does worse than you do.
You really do care.
Alright. So,
Squaggles, you're my favorite.
I'm just gonna be honest, Mina Lee. I have to give a report to my parents at the end of the day, and my parents are the rest of Haven's heroes, so Eivor will find out about them.
Whatever.
Such a flash of, wait until my father hears about this.
Right. Speaking of Eivor, you have signed up for 3 classes as well. You, of course, had the Foot in the Door class with beginning teleportation, but you also had Battle of Wits, keeping your cool in difficult combat situations or scenarios, and Going Heavy, the intermediate abstraction. Now, we all know how much you love keeping your cool in difficult combat situations. Luke Bradford, the professor, knows from experience that the best way to win in a multi-mage duel isn't to come out with flashy and powerful magic out of desperation, but rather to play a numbers game and turn enemies against their allies. Now, Luke teaches you the powers of whispers that allow a caster to get into and toy with the enemy's minds. This demonstrates that sometimes the best defensive spell isn't the one that protects yourself, but instead makes your attacker go after someone else. You can come up with your own whispers and take turns invading others' minds in class, but I need from you is an Arcana or Intelligence save, please.
Arcana. An Arcana check or an Intelligence save?
Correct. Okay. You do quite well at this class as you come up with some quite interesting whispers, and you manage to get every single person that you do this to attack the others.
Yeah, who's all in this class with me? Anybody that was actively participated in the duel?
There is not, but there is people that are from the Shadow Brigade as well as the Dragon Posse. So it doesn't take much for you to figure out this.
What buttons to push?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just I'm just going to perform well, and I am not going to engage any more than I absolutely have to.
That's fair. Now, Telvin, you also had the Foot in the Door class, but you had also Fire in the Hole, Advanced Geosculpting Methods, and Survival of the Biggest, Applied Scale Magic. Now, you know fire, you know those kind of things, and so Dean Nazari, an elemental being of fire, teaches you how to channel the molten torrents laying deep beneath the surface of campus in this class. Nazari shows you how to build up the forces below to cause an explosion on the surface. The process is similar to how they work with students to build up pressure to a breaking point of pure expression. Now, homework might involve experimenting with the beginning of geosculpting principles to learn how to channel the magma and how to hold it and agitate it while exams focus on the size of the corresponding explosions. Now, from you, Telvin, I need either Arcana, Nature, or a Dexterity save to see how well you do. And by the way, this class specifically, due to the nature of blowing holes in the earth, takes place on the outskirts of the Prismari campus. Okay, 16. You do well. It's not a big, to do. You got this. You're showing off enough to know what you do with fire. Now, with that, you all have managed to, the outskirts is where all the fun stuff happens. Of course it is. Now, the rest of you, is there anything that you would like to do prior to heading to the Arcane History class?
Just study.
Okay. All right. So we're actually going to go ahead and jump over to the campus here, to the Biblioplex, to the lecture hall that is currently the lecture hall for the let's see here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go this one. So, all right. So, as you come into this campus class, you see that all of the third years are here. You see Professor Dean Tullis is here as well, teaching this class, and you see that she displays a relic that she discovered during a recent expedition, and says, "A historian interrogates the stories we tell about the past, learning how true they are, or, well, otherwise. Only by understanding the truth of the past might we learn lessons applicable to our magic in the present. Now, take this, for example," as she reveals a transparent orb. Within it, a coil of green mist endlessly knots around itself. And she says, "I unearthed this in the Fortress Badlands during my most recent expedition. Its creator and use currently remain uncertain, but by investigating the reason for its creation, we stand to learn more about those who made it and how their lessons might teach us more about our own magic." As she goes about and and answers questions about this this relic, she tells you that this relic itself extrudes an aura of enchantment, and so as this all goes on, you are told that the first exam will be all about relics, commonly used magic devices, as well as historic relics in magic. So, I assume that all of you will be studying together, which will give you advantage on these things. Is there anything anyone else is doing prior to taking this test?
This is which test?
This is the Arcana History test, the exam for the first trimester.
This is studies.
Urs is my work buddy.
Right.
If he wanted to study with us, that'd be cool. And I'm assuming Rosie's always over at our place.
She is now, yes.
Yeah. There are a few other people that aren't huge dickwads, right?
There are.
Yeah, they can study with us too if they want. Or we can go study with them.
It is up to you if you would like to add some of them to your study sessions or not.
Oh, just anybody who wasn't at the duel.
Well, most
Yeah,
of them were at the duel. There
was-
just was only a few that were taking part in the duel.
The ones that... I don't know, what do you guys want to do?
I will invite Aurora to study session.
Okay.
I propose we have it house because we have big house with lots
Yeah,
of-
we do. You know what? Greta was my roommate year one.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any beef, do we?
Not necessarily, no.
She looks like Rosie the Riveter.
She does look like Rosie the Riveter.
She does. She's always been cool. I know she watched the duel, but she did not participate in the duel.
Correct.
Duh.
Yeah, about a couple people.
Okay.
But,
I mean, we have a never-ending nacho fountain, and I think we're
that
pretty
is
confident.
true.
Is Arcana test also. I am making brain food.
You're making brain food? Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Going to invite Mina.
Okay. She
But-
declines. You will reply in a language that's not deep speech. She will respond in Celestial. Did you say
Oh, wait.
You cast comprehend
You know what?
languages?
Now that I think about it, I can't speak in
You
language.
cannot.
Shoot. Well,
You-
let me check what languages I know. Instead, I'll do that in Druidic.
Okay, that's fine. But she will respond to you in Celestial, which if you cast comprehend languages, you understand. And she says, "I don't need to study with you, and there is no such thing as a study off. Just prove yourself. We'll see who does better on the test."
No, you promised. You have to spend time with me.
I don't
We have to be
spend time
frenemies.
with you. That's not how rivals work. That's how allies work, not rivals.
No, you have to study against me together. That's how frenemies work. Alright, fine. If I win this test, you have to study with me as my frenemy. But if you win it, then I don't know, what do you want?
Not to study with you?
Alright, fine! And I storm off in a 3-year-old foul rage.
Okay. There is a fuck. That's true. Alright. So with that, you guys all do have advantage on this test.
An Arcana or History?
So when you get to the day of the test, the first, of course, is two sections. The first is commonly used magic devices, identifying types of magic devices from battlefield magic items to objects used as spell focuses. And with that, I need Arcana checks, please. Oh, okay. So are you?
I'm totally sitting near Mina and sabotaging her.
Okay.
Arcana says you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Can I ask you that?
Nope.
That's right. We're in test mode.
You're in test mode. All right. So let's see how she does. She does an 11. You had a -1, right? To it.
Did I roll it? No.
rolled it.
I didn't actually roll it.
You
That
had
was to see.
okay.
That was to see what I get. So it's a -5.
All right.
And I
And
rolled
you
22.
there were 2 of you got natural 20s.
You did. All right. So with that,
I threw an eraser at her forehead.
You totally do.
And nobody saw it,
Nobody
apparently.
saw it. All right. So yeah, you guys, some of you did extremely well on this test.
I made sure Katsu doesn't eat this testing.
Right. Sky, you struggle. You struggle hard. All right. The next part is historical relics in magic. So you're writing a short essay about the historical relics and how they are famously used in ritual magic. I need a history check, please.
Is the second one not at advantage?
No, they're all at advantage for you guys.
Okay. And is it too much for me to use? Because the Cosmic Omen is like a reaction, so it might be too much for me to use it multiple times for like
No,
a question.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Well, I'm gonna. Let's see. I already threw an eraser. I'm gonna make a paper airplane out of a quill and chuck it at her ear.
Okay. So in other words, you just throw a quill at her. Okay, got it.
But it's aerodynamic.
It's
Well, I guess a
aerodynamic.
quill would have already been aerodynamic. You understand.
I got you. I got you. All right. So you all right. So for those of you who got a 17 or higher, you I know, right? Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, she's not having a good semester.
She's not. She's not.
She probably should have taken
Yeah,
Squabble
the test
on that study off, you know?
Yep. For those of you who took the 17 or higher on both of those, you have officially aced the test. For those who had a, let's see here. For those of you who had less than that, or one of them failed, you managed to succeed. So you passed if you passed one of them. You aced it if you passed both of them. You failed if you failed both of them. And Sky, it looks like you failed both of them.
Yeah, writing is just not my thing, man.
We can't do anything to buff it.
Nope. But it's okay, because that means that you will be taking a,
Remedial class with Rosie. I mean, not Rosie,
Mina.
Mina.
Yep.
Rosie's cool. Mina sucks.
Yeah. So, with that, those of you who aced it, you get 2 student dice. For those of you who passed, you get 1, and those are Arcana and History for the types of skills. All right. And Squaggles, after the test, Mina comes up to you and says, I know it was you who sent the quill over and the eraser. That was just rude. But
Yeah, it was me.
But I guess you won.
Oh.
So I guess we'll study together for the next one. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
No, you're not supposed to like it. You can't like it. If you start to like it, then tell me and I'll make you dislike it. You cannot like it. We're rivals. We're the best of enemies. I'm so excited. And I started to give her a hug, but instead I'll just pat her on the head, which probably she won't like, but
She does not. She
Alright.
does not.
She like swats my hand away, but I still use my invisible mage hand to do it. Alright, I'm so excited for next week. Alright. I'll see you later, Mina Lee. Also, I'm totally gonna tell Avon as I run away.
All right. So, with all of that done, with your classes and the like done for this section, I would like to know, in year 3, does anybody change their jobs, or are you sticking with the jobs that you had before?
I am going for promotion to head cook.
Okay. And give me just a performance check, please.
Permits.
Oh yeah, easily enough you get promoted to head chef.
I am Dragonborn.
You are Dragonborn. Okay.
I'm staying in the library.
You're staying in the library? Okay. Give me a performance check to see how well you are doing at the library. Okay.
I'm still looking at the
Getting
cafe.
distracted by food
Yeah, I'm at the
by
cafe still.
Okay. Give me performance checks on your jobs, please.
Oh, all of us?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Another
We
one.
no longer have advantage, right?
You do not have advantage, no.
Performance.
Just to see how well you're performing at your job.
I mean, okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The same job I've had for 2 years at this point?
Uh-huh.
It's all about the flourish,
It
Eivor.
is. It is.
It's not. I work in a lab. I should not be performing. I should.
Yeah, but you gotta
Job.
dramatically. You
That's
gotta get
not how
funding.
That's not how that. We're students at the worst college in the history of ever.
Nothing ever has bad happened to me when I twirl around 3 times before I hold up 2 vials of acid. Don't worry, I know all about it.
That is how you explode yourself and your lab buddy. And
No,
get
that's
fired.
how they give me money to keep funding. It's definitely true.
It's
No.
to be fair that one of best professors in science class is Mr. Bill Nye. Very good performance.
I heard him. Yeah.
Okay.
He does well.
Elvin gets it. You understand it.
Okay, but he also practices lab safety.
I've seen Telvin eat the flask.
No. Kelvin doesn't do lab safety. Bill Nye does lab safety.
Who's Bill Nye?
That's the professor that is on campus this year.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he's one of the science lab guys. There's also a couple others, of course. You know. Yep. All right. So with that, we will say all of you acquire. You know what? Let's just roll for it here. Bill Nye, the Tabaxi guy, exactly. So you all end up with 33 gold for the week, but you've got, we'll say, at this point, Willie will say you've got 3 weeks in, so you're looking at 99 gold pieces as your payment right now. And just out of curiosity, does anybody need any shopping stuff? Anything you need to acquire on campus or off of campus? Or anything like that? Telvin, I know how much you want to go shopping.
Yep, let's hear it, King.
No.
I do have something, but I'm waiting for other people.
Okay.
And unless this option to boost Bloodwell vial from +1 to +2 is rare.
You can if you would like. Cost might be a little more this time.
What is cost?
Well, let's find out. 'Cause I don't.
Did someone say my name?
No. What's the cost?
Nope. I'm only hearing not the 2.
Uh-huh. So let's see here. That would be +2 would be 5,000.
How about 1,400?
How about no?
Or maybe yes?
Or maybe no. You could get another +1 for that.
But I add my +1 to existing +1 to make +2?
No.
is double the file.
No, it's not how that works. Does
It's
anybody
all
else
like
want to
it.
go magic store shopping? Or regular store shopping?
Me.
What would you like to have there, Cause?
But I'll wait for.
What are you doing, Squaggles? Nope, go for it.
I want to find like either a toy maker
Okay.
or like an entertainment game maker. I don't know if they have this,
They
but
totally
probably a
do. What are you looking
toy
for?
maker would probably do it. I'm gonna go into the shop. Dingle, 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 dingle.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I need to order. It's like I need a bunch of blocks, and I need the blocks to be like small and rectangular, perfectly sized, and I need like 30 of them, and they need to be able to stack like 3 in a row in cross sections into a tower.
Okay.
And I want each of the blocks to have like a different question on them, and it should be like a fun dating game thing or like an icebreaker thing. Each question should be something like that, and I can spend 1,400 gold on it.
So you just want blocks of wood?
With icebreaker questions.
Do you have the list of questions that you want?
No.
Huh. Because
Are you dating? Are you married?
I am, and you see this male gnome. He says, my name's Hanok.
Hanok, it's nice to meet you. Let me give you my Hanok shake. I mean handshake.
You're funny.
I bet you get that all the time.
I can do the blocks. That's not a problem. That's quite easy. It's the. Do you want them to be different colors? Do you want them to all be the same color?
I don't think the colors matter. The questions are more important. Look, okay. I have a friend named Telvin. And this is between you and me, but there's someone that may be interested in Telvin, and I wanted to give him an opportunity to be better friends than they are.
Okay.
But it's secret from Telvin, so I can't just ask him questions. So if half of them are like dragon questions and half of them were just like icebreaker questions, that would be great. But if you don't have anything like that, then I'm gonna go get my friend Felthiz, who knows a lot about dating, and I'll ask him the questions.
Well, what if I made the blocks and left the surface so that you could write your own questions?
Perfect. I can pay 1,400 gold for it. Not a gold less.
It's not that much. Son, please, just we'll say for what you need. This is being well, I feel bad, but we'll say 50 gold.
All right, I want 3 sets then.
Okay.
For 300 gold, sold.
50 gold a piece is only 150 gold, son.
Look, I'm not in Quandrix. Math is hard, but okay, fine. 600 gold. Deal.
Buddy.
I mean, technically you are.
Technically you are in Quandrix. You're in.
Well, I am, but I have not been going to those classes.
So he will make. It'll take a couple of days, but he will make you 3 sets of Jenga towers. I know that's what you were going with. Type
Perfect.
Things.
What's Jenga?
And Felthiz can actually write on them with a magic quill.
Three different colors. And
Alright, one of these is going to be for Felthiz, one of these is going to be for Aura, because Telvin doesn't know. And then one of these is going to be for... You know what, now that I think about it, I don't know who this one's for. I'll save it for Lucky Day.
So you see that when you do go back to pick them up, that one of them has is painted so one side, one flat like bigger side has it's a white, kind of like the whiteboard or like the chalk paint kind of thing, so that you could write on it. But one set looks to be painted to represent dragon scales.
Perfect.
Because you said something about dragons.
Thank you, Hannick.
And then the other is just standard colors of the school. The other two are.
This is perfect. I'm gonna tell all my friends that they should buy their toys from here. Thank you so much, Hannick. Alright, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, bye. So mark off 150 gold off your sheet.
Well worth it.
Okay. Anybody else have anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay.
Let's
Same
start on
with-
a magic item, but we don't have to do that.
What
right
was that?
now.
I'm sorry.
I want to look for like a magic item or something, but we
Okay.
don't have to do that on stream. It's fine.
So keep in mind that this is not an Adventure League legal game, so you guys can technically buy magic items. It is a thing you can do. So, all right. Well, with that, yes, you can call it the dating game. Yes, totally. And you and Felfiz or whatever can come up with the questions that go with it. All right. So with that, okay. So there is, by the way, just for reference, Squaggles, there are 54 blocks in each set. All right. So, with that, your classes go on, and the next part of our adventure, although the Magistrate's Masquerade takes place late in the StrixSeven academic year, it occupies a quite significant place in the mind of many third-year students. Now, this year, the faculty has chosen to honor the school's storied history as the theme of the masquerade. During one of the classes of arcane history, Dean Tullis explains that the theme for the masquerade is a starlit evening. Just as the light from stars is visible for thousands of years, so too does the professor want to see that your attire shine with the same wondrous history. She even offers extra credit in her course to students who show her costume designs that represent some aspect of StrixSeven history ahead of the ball. Now, of course, the dean does demand historical authenticity. So, it would require for you to spend some time studying in the biblioplex if you would like to participate in this. So what I would like is, I would like everybody to please roll me a history check, because I assume that in this time, being that you do have Felfiz as a person in the biblioplex, that you at some point study through this. This is not a test, so you can in fact puppet if you do not feel like that is a good answer for you. So if you do not feel successful on the roll, you can pup the situation. Or Ashy advantage, if whatever. You totally do, Squaggles. You totally do. Alright. So Eivor and Sora, in your studying, you actually find out that there is a gap in the Biblioplex's records approximately 200 years ago. All information about that year's masquerade is missing. The two of you, you cross-check other university records and reveal an unusually high number of student deaths that year. Now, of course, StrixSeven experiences the occasional rare fatality among the student body, but that year, the year that is missing in the records, more than a dozen students perished. Now, there's no available record notes on how they died, and it's totally that year, yeah. Now, you did learn in Mage Tower that there was a student expelled for practicing forbidden magic, and you realize that that was the same year that these deaths occurred. Beyond this, though, no other information on the topic is currently available. And as you share this information, and Felfiz kind of catches up with one of the faculty, and you guys mention this record gap, it seems to spark very little interest, since the missing records are so old. And it seems that all of the faculty you talk to either have neither the time nor the recollection to shed any light on this mystery.
I mean, some of them have to be elves.
There are.
And elves live a really damn long time.
They do.
But they don't teach at the same school for several hundred years.
Correct. So,
there's nobody... Well, okay, well, who was on the faculty... The records. Who was on the faculty the year before, and who was on the faculty the year after? Any major changes?
Not that you notice.
All the same staff? From like, 1 year to the third year?
Pretty much, yeah. Yep.
Are any of these people still alive?
Some.
And then we need to try to get a hold of them.
Squaggles, has the Eldritch Goo flu calmed down? Everybody seems fine. Everybody seems fine. So, it is right here in this moment as you figure out, or try to figure out why there's this missing gap, what this is going to mean, and the fashion show preparations get started, is where we are going to end for today. Because it is almost 9 o'clock, it is late, it is time to end it for now, and I did promise Choas not to leave on a cliffhanger. So this is where we will end, and we are going to, just as a reminder, we will be right back here on Monday for our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure, as our adventurers have agreed to join us. So we will be right back here on Monday, and then on Friday we have our Eberron Oracle of the Last War, and then right back here on Saturday to see what is going to happen in the preparations of the for the masquerade. So thank you all so much for joining us for today, and I hope that you had fun. I know I did. But thanks so much for hanging out at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Have a good night, guys. Have a great weekend, and happy 4th.